Hello and welcome to this new channel that I'm starting off, talking all about football. Whenever I can, I will upload a video talking about football and everything around it. So this week we had Champions League, we had the Championship, and today we have the Europa League as well. So let's start off with the Champions League. Tuesday night was a very big game in Manchester between Manchester United and Paris Saint-Germain. Both teams were going into this game with a very good form, especially United hadn't lost in 10 or 11 games. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. After Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came in as the interim manager after Jose Mourinho was sacked, United hadn't lost a game. They lost on Tuesday night to PSG, and you could really see the gulf in class. United lost two of their best players at the end of the first half, and they didn't look the same team in the second half. And PSG tore them apart in the second half. United didn't really have any chances in the game. One notable thing in the game, the refereeing was terrible. Every single foul was a yellow card. Kimpembe should have probably been sent off. That could have changed the outcome of the game. And personally think that Pogba's sending off was a bit harsh. I can see why he gave it, but it's a 50-50. He was a tad bit late. You could not give that then. It's 2-0 in the 89th minute. I wouldn't give a red card for that. Going to Rome, who also won 2-1 on Tuesday night against Porto. Porto were missing the two best strikers, Marega and Abubakar. They still managed to get an away goal, but Roma got the win with 2 goals from the youngster Zaniolo, who is actually the youngest player to score, the youngest Italian player to score 2 or more goals in a knockout game in the Champions League. On Wednesday night we had another big game, Spurs against Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund got thrashed 3-0 after starting off really well. Personally thought they started really well in the first half. Jadon Sancho had a few chances dribbling past some defenders. They missed some very big chances. They could have got an away goal, but I think the 3-0 is going to be difficult for them to overcome in the second leg, especially if Marco Reus isn't back in the starting 11. And the last game this week in the Champions League was probably one of the more controversial ones. A lot of VAR decisions in Ajax against Real Madrid. Ajax probably did deserve at least a point from this game, at least a draw, sorry, for this game. They lost 2-1 in the end. That should be enough for Real Madrid to get a win at home and knock them out. Vinicius Jr. Still impressing at Real Madrid after a pretty slow start in his career at Madrid, but he's really picking up and he's very young still. He has a lot of chances to be one of the best if he continues like this. And lastly, we also had the Championship football. Leeds played Swansea, getting another win. It could be the season where we see Leeds back in the Premier League. They've been in terrific form recently, and they are currently top of the Championship, just 1 point ahead of Norwich and 3 ahead of Sheffield United. And pretty good performance all around from Leeds, scoring 2 goals in the first half, just conceding a penalty in the 87th minute to Swansea. Deserved the win, not much to talk about there. Thank you everyone for watching my first video on this channel. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe, and we'll be back for more. maybe later today, tomorrow, or at the weekend. Thank you very much. Goodbye.